So, this was the scene which greeted us when we opened the shutters that morning. I'm going to take you next to the entire vista which we have from our home, but I want to direct you in particular to the right of the view, which is roughly where the lake is. And you'll be able to see that it actually looked calm, peaceful, and there was nothing unusual to warn us of what we were about to see. If you've seen our other videos, you'll know Scamp, our larger small dog, but I must introduce you now to Dolly, who was named after the painter because he was born in Figueras in Spain. You'll see him in the video. Sadly, we lost him at the age of 4. He developed an autoimmune disease of the brain, and I'm not going to say why I think this happened because this isn't a political channel. Anyway, we were terribly upset about it, but we had to say our goodbyes. So, on that day, January the 11th, 2018, we put the 2 dogs in the car and drove to the lake. Everything seemed completely normal. Then we started our walk. We couldn't believe our eyes. Large trees strewn everywhere, uprooted or snapped in half. You can see in this photo the boulder inside the roots, which must mean that the wind was very, very strong. The adventure playground on the other side of the lake had been severely damaged too, and that was where we met somebody on the path who told us that there'd been a tornado that morning. And yet further down on the left-hand side there was absolutely no damage at all. The lake is absolutely beautiful in the sun, with its wonderful view of the Canigou, and the Canigou is the highest peak in this area, snow-capped in winter. But even on a grey, dismal day like this, the lake has a kind of wistful beauty about it. You see, the title is List of European Tornadoes and Tornado Outbreaks. First we see that there was a tornado in London as far back as 1091. There were lots of tornadoes before the 20th century, during the 20th century, and during the 21st century. That's in Europe, of course. But we're looking for January 2018, and here it is. 4 tornadoes in western France, but none recorded in French Catalonia for that date. Perhaps our tornado was a minor one, but it doesn't look minor. judging by this tree. And I often wonder what would have happened to our two beautiful dogs if we'd spent less time on breakfast that day and arrived in the middle of the tornado.